What is going on, guys? Odharma here, and welcome back to episode number 36 of my Manchester United save on Football Manager 20. Well, let's jump straight into the schedule. We played quite a lot of games, and we've just been grinding out results. Really, it's not been vintage United from last season, that's for sure. We first start off with a 0-0 draw against Tottenham. An even game, really. And yeah, it was a fair result, to be honest with you. It was a bit of a dull affair as well, all being said. So a 0-0, I guess, was a fair result on that day. Then I was followed up with a 6-0 thumping of Lokomotiv Moscow. Martial getting a hat-trick, Greenwood getting a hat-trick, amazing, just smashed them, just obliterated them basically. That kind of came out of nowhere because we had a 3-game run where we didn't even win a game, and then we thumped them 6-0, and then we just crawled over the line against Aston Villa 1-0. Greenwood getting a tap in. It was a low driven cross across the 6-yard line, and Greenwood just like stuck his leg out and just tapped it in, and literally there was nothing else really of note that happened. We were, to be fair, Aston Villa could have got a point out of that game. We were just fortunate that we managed to hold on. I was followed up with a really crucial win, to be honest with you, a 2-0 win against Roma, as they were top of the group before this game. Comfortable result, really. 2-0 away from home. We're very pleased in Roma. Decent side. Got some good young players, like Justin Kluivert, and really buzzing about that one. And then next up was the Norwich game. 1-0 again. Just grinded out. We created loads of opportunities in that game, but we just couldn't find the back of the net. I've been realising that teams are setting up, when we're playing at home, they're setting up a lot more defensive than last season. I think it might be just because our reputation's gone up, or the fact that we won the league. Teams are setting up way more defensive. They're a lot harder to break down than last season, where they were actually, they were playing on the counter, but they were playing positive against us, which meant that the games were a lot more open, and meaning that we created a lot more chances, and quality chances at that. But yeah, this season, teams are just setting up defensive when we're playing at home, which is kind of frustrating. But I think I'm getting to grips with like the system and how we need to play against teams like that. And then this was a mad game, 3-1 in the EFL Cup 4th round. It was in the middle of the international break, so as you can see on this side here where our starting 11 is, we're playing Gerardo Aguirre, who's a wonder kid who I signed last season. I had to play him because we literally had no one. Literally pretty much half our team was on international duty, and most of these players were knackered as well. Who else did I play? There was someone else who I started in this game. Dragan Milanovic, another player who's got mental potential. Yeah, I played him in that game as well. Just because we just lacked the bodies. We had a few more on the bench as well, a couple more under 18s, under 23s on the bench, but we managed to get a 3-1 win. Surprisingly, because Fulham were pretty fresh, and they were missing a couple of players, but they had like the likes of Mitrovic, one of their star players playing. Mbappe got a penalty, or scored a penalty. Chang scored an absolute banger from about 25 yards. It was a great goal. And Pellegrini scoring from a set piece. And then in the most recent game, 1-0 win, grinding out against Newcastle, who are doing well. They're in the European spots at the moment. I think they were sitting in 5th at the time. And yeah, we created loads of chances, but we're just not putting our chances away. We are creating a lot of clear-cut chances, a lot of half chances, but our finishing's been a bit wayward. but we've been getting the 3 points, and as you can see, we went through that period of conceding a lot of goals at the start of the season, and in the last 7 games we've conceded 1 goal, so at least that's tightened up a little bit. So let's have a look at the competition. So we're sitting at the top of our group in the Champions League, against 1 point ahead of Roma. So if I'm putting out a super strong team in this game, because I want to get the 3 points, and then that should push us clear really and comfortable to see out the remaining games. So I guess we'll jump to the team selection for the Roma game. Alright guys, right, let's have a look at who we need to field for this game. Unregistered. Yeah, but I think I'm going to go with this team, you know. Yeah, let's go for this team, because we've got Derby in the league in the next game, which will be a good game, because we're not, as a newly promoted team, it'll be a fun game to play. They're doing pretty well this season as well, but I'll play a weaker team in that game, or weakened squad should I say. So yeah, we're going to play our full strength, well, one of our strongest teams. McTominay, bang. Koulibaly, bang. Alright, submit the team. Yeah, this is a crucial 3 points. Will still be interesting to see. I think Roma surely they won't go defensive. Yeah, they got Mbolo, who we loaned to them. Maybe we should have thought that one through. Might come back to bite me on the ass for sure, but we shall see, I suppose. Yeah, they're playing cautious, so that's not too bad. You want to look to counter Clivert and Under, both with tremendous amounts of pace, I believe. Yeah, they are pacey. Mbolo's pacey as well. Oh no, actually, I swear, I thought he was pacier than that. But we know he's a goal threat, particularly in that first season where he's banging in goals for fun for us. Rabona there, trying to Rabona cross. Very flamboyant by Under. I don't know how you actually pronounce it with that accent on the U, but I'm just going to say Under, just because it's easier. Lovely ball to Mbappe. Yes, come on, that's what I'm talking about. Only his 5th goal of the season, but a crucial one. He does a mad somersault there. Puts us 1-0 up anyway. That's what I'm talking about. Whips in a dangerous ball there. Diawara collects it though. Gonna try and go for another attack, but Rashford dispossesses and fires it quickly to Haaland, who plays it off to Mbappe. He's running in on goal. Shots wayward. Just snatched at it a little bit too much there. He was under pressure though from a fair few with the Roma defence there, so not a bad run. He's looking lively at the start of this game, that's for sure. Vagdaman now to Neves. Plays it back to Aguirre. He's going to spray it wide to Rashford. And I don't know what he was trying to do there, but he's just giving away possession cheaply. But we've managed to win it back quick. And Rashford now plays it across to Mbappe. Is he going to shoot? He is. And that was a poor effort. He's got to hit the target from there. The quality of Mbappe, who is the world's best player. As of 3 years into my save, he's undoubtedly the best player on the game, and I expect more from him, although he's not really playing in his preferred role as a striker, to be honest. But we don't really play as using an advanced forward, and I'm not sure he's ideal for being a pressing forward, so out wide is where I think he'll be more effective try and get creative just before half time, see if we can get another golden opportunity. They've got 4 yellows, which is a good sign for us. Hopefully that means that we might be able to get another one of them booked and hopefully sent off. Oh, there's another yellow. They're going to have to look to try and bring some substitutions on to not take the risk of all them players, because I feel like there's a good chance one of them might get sent off. Haaland now though. Oh, sprays it, Mbappe! Second goal of the game. Come on. Takes it well. Defender misreads the flight of the ball there. That's a bit poor from him. All being said. Number 12. Nyangon. Nagnon. I don't have a clue about that pronunciation, I'm afraid, but let's move swiftly on. Rashford now. Rashford's in. It goes all the way, but Paul Lopez easily collects that one. I'm going to look to set up another attack from the back. Playing it a little bit dangerously, but they managed to find a way out. Oh, but Kluivert's made a big mistake there. Haaland's in now. Yes, he's 12th goal of the season already. Just unbelievable. 3-0. He just can't be stopped. Cannot be stopped. Which is pleasing to see. You're having a bit of a mare, to be honest with you, and I'm glad I've played my strongest team just to make sure we get the 3 points. Neves, ooh, hits the post. Kluivert now into the path of Morganti. Puts in a decent looking ball, but it's defended well by us, which is pleasing to see. Hopefully the clean sheet streak continues, because our defence was just ooh, yes. And Bolo fluffed his lines there to score against the club that still owns him, or he's still signed to. Maguire now. What's he going to do? Looking to find another opportunity, but Maguire finds it in an unfamiliar position. Neves now though. Back to Maguire. We're going to play it back, it looks like. Trying to find another way through the defence of Roma. Aaron's now though is going to use his pace. Whips in a dangerous ball. Rashford. Come on. His 4th goal of the season. Nice to see. Got 2-2 now. 2-2 games. That's what I see from Rashford and the likes of Martial, who's not been at the races so far. Let's just have a quick look at Mbolo. How's he been performing? Yeah, he's not scored in the 4 league games for Roma so far. Which is kind of mad. I mean, I probably wouldn't have him as a striker, to be honest. But then he'd have to play where Under's playing, and I think he's regarded as their best forward option. Real getting a goal against I can't say former club, can I? His club. So yeah. That happened. Mbappe now. Straight into the arms of Paul Lopez. Let's just try and see the game out now. Not concede any more goals. And we do. Joris Naganon. Who knows? Who knows? Because I sure as hell don't. Never's know. Terrans. Haaland. 5-2. It's another goal. So add to his tally, puts himself on 13. Not even sure what the most goals he scored in the season is. I feel like it might be like 25, 23, 20, 23, 25. It's in that range. So I'll be looking to Mbappe trying it on for his hat-trick now. Yeah, I'm sure Haaland's thinking that he's going to go for his best tally for us. Am I even saying words now? I don't know, because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this. I'm tired, but here we go. A vital. 3 points in the group. Mbappe with a brace, Haaland with a brace, Rashford with a goal, and Polo on the score sheet for Roma. Tell the team they were excellent, which they were. You know, you gotta give them credit. 2.42 million. Lovely to see. Let's praise Haaland. Telling me he was superb, which he has been. Is there anything more to tell you? Transfers, yes. There's a young... Oh, yeah. Yes, we've been... There's a Takeover's happened. I forgot to even say, like, yeah. We've been took over. The Glazers are gone. Yes! But yeah, we've been taken over. And they've literally Mikel Oyarzabal, who I've been after for the past 2 seasons, and like, I could never get, because I wasn't prepared to spend over 80 million for him. He is fantastic. Looking at it, look at that. Look, just his all around game is just solid. But yeah, I never wanted to spend more than 80 million, but because this consortium's took over, and I had him as a top target or whatever. As soon as they've come in, they've just splashed 142 million on him. So he's going to be joining in January, as is Nemanja Nizevic, who looks pretty good. 1.5 million. He looks good for a kid who's 1.5 million. He's got good potential. He's already decent current ability. He's championship level. So yeah, he's joining. And also, yes, Gonzalez, who looks again fantastic as a fullback. 5.5 million. He's already Premier League level, with the potential to be a world or elite fullback. So on that note, let's jump straight to the derby game. Right, let's go. Let's have a look at what team we're going to field. Give Lodi a go. He's not played in a while. McTominay, Pellegrini, Cristante, still a moaning little shit. Playing back. I feel like I want Haaland on the bench just in case things go sour. But yeah, we'll play Greenwood. Yeah, I've just realised that we've got a few some friendlies have just been set up in December, and I was like, what? That don't make any sense. Why the hell has that happened? Like, we're in like some friendly cup competition. I think it's actually called the Friendly Cup, but it's some random like teams across the world. And then I realised it's 2022 innit, and it's when the Qatar World Cup's happening. So for them weeks in December. Where I'm guessing it's happening in December in real life, so that must be why we've got these. Must be why we've got these friendlies out. I'm just, it's late in the day and tired, but yeah, I'm assuming that's why. It really confused me though at first, but Rashford gets a goal for us to put us 1-0 up after 13 minutes. Good whipped in ball by Cristante there. But yeah, so that's interesting to say the least. So I don't know how that's going to affect the schedule in the league and stuff. That's going to make it even more congested, which isn't really what we need. Although we've got I think we've got a good sized squad, to be honest. A good squad depth, so maybe we won't struggle as some other teams. Rashford should have done better than that. He's trying to find a way of catching up to Arsenal because they're still looking strong, which is kind of mad, but they are still looking very strong. So we really do need to find a way of, especially in that game at the Emirates, it's a big 3 points. Lovely ball by Pellegrini. Greenwood slots home to put us 2-0 up, which is comfortable in the first half. That's what I like to see. Kind of relax a little bit now. Fantastic ball this was. Great vision. Bang. Look at that. What a pass. Great time run as well from Greenwood. Coming in off the channel into a central position and slots it home. Real nice goal that was. Greenwood now, is he going to play in Mbappe? Is Mbappe going to shoot? He does, and he rifles it in to make it 3. Yes, come on, there we go. We'll start slowly getting some momentum now after a slow start to the season. Can feel it. We're starting to get some wind in our sails now. Mbappe. Ooh. Looking complacent. We'll just praise him, why not? It's well deserved praise. 3-0 up at half time. You can't really do any more than that, really, can you? Or ask for any more than that. Aaron's now though. We're going to find a fourth. Ooh, well we do. Oh no, it's offside. Rashford done well though. He done well with the lad. But not to be. Let's just tell everyone you impressed me. Just to get a bit of confidence. Not that they really need it. Aaron's now. Greenwood plays it back to Pellegrini. No, Maria. Ooh, yes, good save. Aaron's now. He'll set up a. No, he's not. He's gonna set up an attack. No. Lindelof been booked. He's off tackles. Renan blows a whip on that ball. Hey, Rashford, goal number 6 for him. He's on a little bit of a roll at the moment. Is that 4 goals in 3 games? That's It's a good return. This is a very good return. Cristante now to McTominay. Greenwood plays it inside to Pellegrini. Shoots. 5 now. Wow. Dominant performance against Derby here. What I like to see. Ruthless in front of goal today, which is what I like to see. Still had a lot to do from there, Pellegrini, but hits it low and hard. The keeper, to be fair, should have done a bit better. It wasn't right in the corner, but nonetheless, we'll take it. We'll take it all day long. And that looks like it's going to be it. And that is it. Manchester United 5, Derby 0, Rashford with a brace, Greenwood with a goal, Mbappe with a goal, Pellegrini with a goal. Let's hit the dressing room. Tell the boys they were excellent. Let's hit continue. Let's not waste no more time. Let's have a look where that lead puts us in the league. And we sit in second, 1 point behind Arsenal, who have a game in hand on us. Haaland's actually not top of the league on goals, which is kind of mad. Career with 10 goals, and Martinez is joint with Haaland, so that's going to be a nice little battle to watch over the season. And let's have a look at the schedule then, when we're going to come back, because we've got these friendly games getting the way of things. 37, 1, 2, 3, 4. I might come back for... Do we skip December altogether, or do we play... Wait, 37, some 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Yeah, I think we might... yeah, we'll pretty much skip. I don't know. Liverpool-Chelsea games are good though, aren't they? Yeah, we'll skip it. We're going to skip them, yeah. We'll pick it back up at some point in January. Probably the Southampton, Watford games, I think. We'll skip December, because it's just with these friendlies, it's kind of messed things up and there's not that many important games in there. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you disliked it, dislike it. Comment if you want to comment on it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Thank you all again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Cheers.